kifayetsiz kalıyor.
Ah, Harold. Perfect timing.
Oh, Signor Tenenbaum, you too.
I was just hoping to watch some Sun Tzu's Aşk. Got any idea how to work the old telly?
Merhaba, Halibut ile karşınızdayım. İlk bakış, ön inceleme ya da birinci bölüm, artık ne derseniz. Devamı gelebilir ama gelmeyebilir de. Bu birazcık size bağlı. Severseniz devam edebiliriz. Game Pass'te yayınlandı. Ayrıca Steam'de de var. Satın almak isterseniz. Ama Game Pass'iniz varsa ücretsiz olarak indirip oynayabilirsiniz. Satın almak isterseniz Steam'de $15,5 şu anda. Yaklaşık olarak 450-500 TL civarı bir şey yapıyor sanırım. $15,5. Tam emin değilim ama. Oyunda Türkçe kendiliğinden var. Evet, Türkçe çeviri yapılmış. Bir bakalım. Hoşunuza giderse dediğim gibi 2., 3., 5. bölüm artık kaç bölüm sürecekse devam ederiz. Şimdiden iyi seyirler. Başlayalım o halde. Başlarken şöyle başlamak zorunda kalacağım çünkü ben bir oynadım. Ama maalesef ki ses kaydı birazcık değişik oyun. Stop motion tekniğiyle yapılıyor bu arada oyun. Yani stop motion tekniğiyle yapılmış daha doğrusu oyun. Stop motion ne derseniz kendi yaptığınız şeyleri işte karakterler, proplar vesaire el ile oynatıp sürekli resmini çekip bilgisayara kayıt alıp öyle işleme. Yani bayağı uğraştırıcı bir iştir. Bunu oyun haline getirmekse çok daha uğraştırıcı bir iş olduğuna eminim. Yani görsel dizayn, görsel tasarım mükemmel gözüküyor bence. Hani ben devam etmesem bile mutlaka Game Pass'iniz varsa deneyin derim. Hem de adamlar Türkçe yapmış o kadar. Bence denemelisiniz.
Harold, I'm afraid I need you to come with me.
Oh, hi, Major. What's the matter? Is that leak bothering you again?
It's your fine, your unpaid fine.
I had a fine?
You still do. Tubing without the proper credit on your tube card. Can you settle it now?
No. But, wait, I'm sure I topped it up.
Improper tube card management, Halibut. You surely recall that since last week, the Energy District tubes require your tube card to be topped up with blue credit if an onward journey to the social district is intended, in addition to the usual weekly turquoise credit.
But only last month, it was a green.
I don't make the rules, Harold, but the rules make me. Now let's get you over to the fine secretary so we can all get on with our day.
Stop motion gördüğünüz gibi böyle bir şey.
fell foul of the end user insufficient funds clause. I'm afraid if you really can't pay, you're going to have to think of someone who can.
I guess that means you'll have to wait for the professor again. Who knows what she sees in you? Right, I'm needed elsewhere. There's a disturbing rise in the number of people traveling without the appropriate tickets recently. I hope for both our sakes not to see you again soon, Harold.
Followed by the first replacement of our inaugural CEO with Madam Brenner Castlechop.
Evet, buradayken konumuza gelecek olursak.
13,760 AC.
Halibut, uzayda bir okyanusta suyun dibine batıp kalmış, şehir büyüklüğündeki bir uzay gemisinde geçen, hayatın ve dostluğun hikâyesini konu alan el yapımı bir oyun. Göz alıcı retro ve gelecek temalı bu dünyada evin gerçek anlamını arayan Harold'a katıl. Konumuz kısaca bu. Şöyle konuşmalarımızla yapalım.
I'll pay as soon as I...
Mr. Halibut, you don't have an account. Not since we blocked it.
Please, Mr. Secretary, let me just... look, can't we...
Your name is Mr. Secretary?
My title? It is not my name. Anyway, I'm afraid All Water Corporation can't be seen to make exceptions. You'll have to go through the proxy payment process like everyone else.
what would happen if...
I would have to file and you would quickly be on... The rules and... I'm not strict for the fun of it, but otherwise, we can't be having...
I suppose... Mr. Secretary, is there any possibility of me getting out of here on my own?
Okay, look,
We rebranded from the Municipal Freshwater Clarification Agency to All Water Corporation. The first tube system routes were unveiled to the public in 12
Protokollere bakıyor şu an.
87 AC, followed by the first replacement of our inaugural CEO with Madam Brenner Castlechop the year after. Then, in 13,760...
I must apologise. I've combed the precedents and records, and there really are no options open to you.
Castlechop oversaw the introduction of digital real-time in 15,342 AC and in 15,342.5 AC.
So,
Oh, I'm just here for the great company.
aren't you a little young to start working for All Water?
What? No, I meant because it was a joke, doofus.
Oh,
Yeah. Could you let me wait in peace now?
oh, sure.
The Pelican Station area back to the public.
Felix?
Hi, Ma. Look, before you say anything,
Whatever your excuse is, it'll have to wait. Busy times. Mr. Secretary, please charge whatever Felix's fine is to the company tab.
Of course, Mrs. Van der Vaart. Have a pleasant day. You too.
freedom! Have fun, Harold!
Were the dark times. And slowly but surely,
We reluctantly interrupt your daily business for some important information for all inhabitants of the Fedora 1.
Dear people, crew, and company, we seem to have discovered something super cool. Please do consider to congregate tonight at the Agora Theatre for some important information.
I'd return to the Fedora.
Oh, Harold, here you are. I've been looking all over. Get your buns to the lab, if you please.
I do beg your pardon, ma'am, but there is still a completely reasonably priced...
Sir, please do not cause me further Come on, Harold.
Clarification Agency to All Water Corporation.
Mr. Halibut, you'll need this before you go.
A ticket home?
Yes, and only home. It's not valid for any other routes.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Secretary.
And your tube pass should be unlocked again within 24 hours. So you'll be back to the luxury of fully automatic tube travel eligibility approval once again.
I can't wait.
Got water. Castlechop oversaw the introduction of digital real-time.
Every time I need you, Harold, it's something else. What's wrong with you? I can't handle your shenanigans while we're in the middle of this mess.
I know. I'm sorry. Next time,
This must have an underlying cause. I remember when you were still in school and your teacher telling me about how you would just stare out of the window, oblivious to her even shouting at you. It's like you've never snapped out of that daydream.
I was never in a daydream, just the other stuff was boring.
Harold, I'm not sure which is worse. The idea of you living with your head in the clouds or never being excited by life. Only boring people get bored.
I'm sorry, Professor.
Destination chosen. We hope you enjoy your all-water tube system journey. You have arrived. Please exit the tube in an orderly manner.
Temporarily
We hope you travel with us again soon.
But why isn't the line active? What needs improving? A man has a right to know. I don't know the exact decision-making process that led to this, sir, but I assure you it will be for the good of your overall long-term tube traveling experience. So will we get discounts on the other lines as a result of the inconvenience? As of yet, there is no discount scheme in place, as we calculated the possible inconvenience to be negligible. Wouldn't need a discount if the prices weren't so high in the first place. I can't comment on the pricing strategy, I'm afraid, sir. I'm just a travel secretary. So what can you comment on? I am authorised to comment on the nature of the tube closure, which is that all water have had to close the line temporarily for improvement works. Yes, you said that. Have these improvements been carried out before? I cannot say if the exact same optimizations have been made to another line. So what can you comment on? I can confirm that there is no discount scheme in place, and that we believe the fares to be fair. So who calculates the fair price? I can't comment on the pricing strategy, I'm afraid, sir. I'm just a travel secretary. This is ridiculous. Can I talk to your manager? Certainly, sir. If you'd just like to go to the all-water public office...
Destination decided. Enjoy the view.
But Harold, I'm tired of chasing after you like you're a stupid butterfly.
Hang on. What's a butterfly? That sounds silly.
A butterfly is an insect from Earth. They had beautiful patterns on their wings and drank pollen from flowers. I suppose you could say they often appeared in, extra natural moments in life. On the other hand, they were terribly inefficient, flighty, overly trusting, and delicate. Ergo, you never take responsibility, and I never know where to find you next.
I know I drift off a bit sometimes, but all water raised the tube fares again, and they never announce it properly. This time it really was an honest mistake. Plus, there was this woman who...
Quiet, Harold. We don't have time for your flights of fancy right now. There's important work afoot.
Oh, yeah.
Have you checked the blockage in the filter station yet? And did you need to feed the fish too?
Yes. Those two. I'm on the case. Bye, Professor.
Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, I'm sure those are all my tasks for the day.
You seem to have waylaid your PDA. It really is a wonder you get anything done around here.
Thanks, Professor. It's got a life of its own.
Strangely enough, I noticed you hadn't added your daily task list to it. And I don't want to have to remind you about them again.
Oh, thanks. Let's see. So, I access the list. It'll come back to me.
Just go to the 4 selection buttons.
Okay. Where were they again?
The upper right of the pad.
Yeah. Top of the 4 buttons, right? Cool. Then I use the navigation nub to highlight, and then hit the bottom button.
Precisely.
Okay, great. And it's the rightmost button to go back, right?
Indeed. Now hop to it. And I'll see you at the Agora arcades when you're done.
Görevlerimize bakabileceğimiz tableti de göstermiş oldu bize. Balıkları bir besleyelim.
Frat, it's out of food. Better ask Cyrus about this.
Filtreyi temizleyeceğiz. Balıkları yemlememiz lazım ama Cyrus adlı arkadaşa bir bakmamız lazım. Şurada oturma alanı var. Bir bakalım buraya.
Ah, Harold. Perfect timing.
Oh, Signor Tenenbaum, you too.
I was just hoping to watch some Sansu's Aşk. Got any idea how to work the old telly?
Yeah, I think it's one of those all-water ad-only models.
Ah. Should still be good for watching the announcement on tonight, though, right?
You're really gonna watch that? They'll just announce another tube price hike again.
Well, who knows? Diego from Health Services said he heard something about the reveal of something important.
İnanıyorum mucizelere sevgilim. Ömrümün sonuna kadar seninle olacağım.
Evet. Evet sevgilim.
Televizyonda Türk dizisi var. Ama bizde Sonsuz Aşk adlı dizi yok. Sonsuz Aşk filmi var.
Sonra birbirimizi katiyen unutmayacağız.
Onu böyle dizi olarak mı şey yapmışlar buraya? Fahri Evcen'in filmi var da. Vay inanılmaz. Bir de Türkçe olarak eklemişler yani onu buraya.
What is Sansu's Aşk?
Yes. Sansu's Aşk. Eternal Love. Best and only Turkish novella we have on board. I thought season 18 was bad, what with all the drama around Emery's cousin and whatnot. It's worth powering through to season 36 though. That's where the plot really thickens.
I'll try to check it out sometime.
36 sezon bir de abi yani.
What brings you to the lounge anyway?
Would you guess that the tubes to the utility district and the social district are down again?
Strangely, yes. I can believe that. Does that mean school is out?
Yep. The Bambinos are happy and I don't mind the time off. But if it goes on much longer, they'll forget everything.
Won't they do their homework?
Maybe. The whole social district is off limits right now, so at least there won't be much else for them to do.
Is that why you're hanging out here?
Mostly. It's just kind of cozy here though, you know?
I suppose it is.
Anyway, don't...
Bye, Chris.
See you later, Harold. I'll be here if you...
with pulpy fruit juice, crispy warm waffles, and
Filtre sistemi aşağıdadır herhalde değil mi? Aynen. Filtration pump.
Clean as a whistle again.
Herhalde tamam değil mi burası filtre şeyi? Bakalım bir. Evet filtre göreve gitmiş. Şimdi Cyrus'a gitmemiz gerekiyor. Botanik. Cyrus.
Hey, Cy.
Oh,
Hey, Harold. What's going? How's up?
Just doing my usual rounds. Trying to clean the fish and feed the filter station.
Super nice. How are the fishies doing?
They're swimming away, looking good. But there's no food left in the fish feeding machine.
Ah, lovely. Yeah, I've been thinking about fish a lot recently. I've been wondering if, given fish blood is such a good fertilizer, what does slow release phosphates and nitrogen, but we don't want to hurt fish. If samples were taken, we could somehow synthesize the...
Sai, that sounds very interesting, but what about the food for the fish themselves?
Oh, yes, sorry, Brad. Didn't I restock the other night? Must have just thought about it. I'll have to formulate some more.
You make the fish food yourself?
Oh, I do indeed. I'm working on a new recipe at the moment, in fact.
But can fish even taste?
It's not just about taste, it's about nutrition. We want their gills to function optimally, don't we? And their pigments to express as vividly as possible, a bit like flowers.
Sai. New fish food would be great. I'm sure they'll love it.
Well, I'll get right on it, promise. Yeah, I think I have a test batch. Yep, here. A little taster to keep them going. You should try some too.
I'll let you know what they think.
Başka konuşacak bir şeyimiz var mı seninle? Yok. Ha, var.
Oh, did you see that?
Was that fish real?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
I kind of look forward.
Me too. As long as Do you remember their first messages?
Yeah. Wasn't it something about Fedora not being able to take off being a conspiracy?
Yes, on all those little flyers, handwritten too. What did that fish message mean, do you think?
I guess
Didn't it say...
Ooh, like they've...
Maybe they think the ocean is a conspiracy
Her yerde bir komplo teorisi. Neyse yemimizi aldık. Işık bekçileri diye bir şey geldi. Eklentilerde mi acaba? Sistem, doküman. Hayır sen değil. Sen niye kapandın ya? Garip. Neyse. Yani maalesef ki herhalde ona ulaşamıyorum böyle. Bak bizim sonsuz aşkısı ne yapıyor? Reklam izliyor. Balık yemini halledelim.
Little fishy, your little dishy is now served. Okay, Harold bot diagnostic report. Scanning. All tasks completed enjoyment evaluation minimal. Energy levels depleted. Next destination.
Agora çarşısına gidelim bakalım.
Why isn't this working? So typical. I suppose the ticket reactivation is still going to take a while.
duyuru izlememiz lazım. Gelelim.
Biz bunu yaşadık mı acaba?
Hello again.
Hey, Chris. Ticket not working. Mind if I watch the announcement with you?
Well, be my guest. Not that I actually live here.
Oh, it's starting.
We chose the stars, not instead of the Earth, but because of it. We chose sacrifice and responsibility. Well, we didn't, I guess, but our ancestors did, and we wouldn't be here if they hadn't. Left, I mean. We'd be back on Earth, and where would that have got anyone? We may not have ever seen our home, tasted its air, or gazed across its boiling seas, but we remember it. And then we made a new home, even if it wasn't quite what anyone had in mind. And one corporation over all others helped make that possible. All water. On that note, I'd like to introduce Madam CEO Brenna Castletrop.
Good day to you all. As you may know, I am Brenna Castletrop, the CEO of All Water Corporation. More importantly, I'm a citizen of the Fedora just like you. And it's my unmitigated pleasure today to show you what you're about to see. Join me in reliving and celebrating the remarkable journey we've been on together, before we unveil the next step of that journey.
It may have started with one man, but it took the hearts and minds of many more to make the dream a reality. That dream began at the height of the Cold War, when the world was on the very brink of annihilation. He conceived of an Ark-like spacefaring ship, financed by the wealthiest countries, families, and private institutions such as the Schlippmeier Foundation, as a gesture of global care for the human race. That ship journeyed for 200 years, was home to 5 generations, and sailed past many solar systems, making fascinating discoveries along the way, like the bacteria that are now responsible for our energy supply, or the mineral samples we took from planets along the way that allow us to build new materials. We had difficulties to deal with too, such as surprise asteroid fields, periods of hopelessness, and the unpleasant albeit brief alien infestation. And of course, 120 years after launch, our last message from our beloved Earth in its final moments. After 200 years, we finally arrived at our destination, only to find that the promising, watery planet contained no habitable landmass and dense toxic gases in the atmosphere. Hardly the second Earth we had hoped for. It wasn't long into our new search that the solar winds came. Maybe our ancestors couldn't have possibly known, or maybe they could, that they would cause our ship to crash, just like Icarus, but with worse luck. Either way, we can be thankful for a soft landing and good waterproofing.
Wasn't that a wild ride, huh? We've achieved so much aboard the Fedora, but we've never stopped thinking big. We had the idea to make sure we weren't missing out on anything going on outside. We're in a whole new galaxy, so we should be listening to see what the local news is. So we hatched a new plan. A state-of-the-art, deep space radio buoy capable of keeping itself afloat and slowly circumnavigating our watery new home while scanning for signals and interesting cosmic gossip. And, wait for it, yes, we're delighted to announce it's floating to the surface right now. That's right, the buoy will be in position in another few hours. Big congratulations and thanks to All Water for making this possible. I'm excited to see what we pick up.
That was some announcement, huh?
Sure. Makes for some nice gossip. But I think they should fix the tube system or upgrade the TVs, eh? For this fancy boy drama, eh?
Yeah, that'd be nice. What if there really is nothing else out there?
Exactamundo. We should be focusing on inner space before outer, huh?
Yeah, man. Speaking of inner space, I hope the tickets are working again tomorrow.
Que claro. At least I brought some homework to mark. Those bambinos will forget everything at this rate.
And you've got your trusty couch.
Yep, we've gotten to know each other well.
Okay, I'm gonna get some sleep. Buona notte, Chris.
Buona notte, Harold.
Benim bu talihsiz başım.
Our family has been in the plantain business here. Good evening, Fedorans. The all-water tube system will shortly be closing for the night. Please attend to the necessary travel arrangements. Get home safe.
Evet, uyuyacağız, başka yapacak bir şeyimiz yok şu an. Bir yere de gidemiyoruz zaten.
Oh boy, what a day. Here's hoping tomorrow I could do with a day off. All this running back and forth for people is tiring, man. But, Agent Harrelson, that's what they pay you for. Don't let us down now.
Morning, Harold.
Hello, Professor. What did you think of that announcement?
It was quite fantastically self-aggrandizing.
Yes, it did go on a bit. The boy seems...
Indeed. I'm sure it'll make a great... Now, if you're quite ready...
Sure.
I made a breakthrough discovery at the Arboretum. Do you remember the last batch of bloomy rocks?
Oh, the really small ones from the ones with the strange shapes and the little holes and...
The blue ones. Turns out their surface composition doesn't just give us... I think they've picked up some influences from... Take a look through the microscope. You'll see what I mean.
Just remind...
Harold, are you This will be the last time I explain it to you, so for... You need to open the hatch first. Now, activate the switch next to the board to open the sample shelf.
Ah, Harold ha. Oyuncuyu açıklamak için.
The rock you want is in the container on the lower right. You remember your left and right? Bring it to the microscope and insert it into the hatch. Et voila! Check the microscope and finally you'll see what I mean. The one you're looking at now seems to have picked up radiation from our nearest sun. There's a particular mark for each time there's been a solar flare.
I can only see one mark?
That's the problem. There isn't enough of a recording on this one. I dated it to roughly 40 BC.
So we need an older one.
Exactly. Although I doubt we'll have much luck catching... Oh, yes. We have to figure out when there's going to be a gap. Flares cause the solar winds. A gap between solar storms. I need you to look into this. If anyone on board has an older rock, we need...
But if we're not going to be able to catch one, where am I supposed...
You could start at... You and I both know that guy somehow gets hold of whatever those... and then sells them at an...
Good evening, Jean.
Nice to see you, Bridget.
Is the sample in the microscope? I'm really curious.
Yes, you definitely should.
Bir şey söylemeyecek herhalde. Bekledim ama bir şey söyler mi diye. Neyse biz konuşalım bari.
Hey.
Hey, you're the professor's assistant, Jeremy, right?
Yes, but no. I'm haroldhalibut. I interned in your section for about a year.
Oh, goodness, you're a microwave boy.
So, you do remember me.
Yes, how could I forget that debacle? Actually, I've just met with your professor.
Is everything okay?
Not entirely, but I probably shouldn't be telling you.
Okay, I'll...
But I suppose if Moreau trusts you, I'm a bit worried about our ship's energy reserves. I thought I'd talk to your boss about it. She's the smartest person.
Reserves? Are we in some kind of trouble?
Now I've said too much. Ask Moreau. Perhaps she'll tell you more.
Did you guys talk about the bloomy rocks at all? Moreau said I should maybe check with your husband.
As a matter of fact, we did. As for my husband, you'll have to ask him, which is more than I've been able to do the past few days. Knowing that infuriating rock collection, I'm sure he'll find you something. He's a sweetheart, really, you know? Go ask him.
See you later.
Bye, Richard.
So...
Dare I ask, what is it?
What needs doing again?
Harold, use the PDA. Anything else on your mind?
So, Bridget told me about some kind of energy shortage and to ask you about it. Any idea what she meant?
Yes, she mentioned she may have found a link between... It's speculative, and now... That all?
Oh, no.
Be good, Harold.
Harold. Görevlerimiz neymiş bakalım. Bu arada yanında da çizim geliyor sürekli. Mavi taşı ara. İsteğe bağlı bir görevimiz şu an yok. İnemiyorum yani aşağıya en azından. Mesajımız yok. Okey. Burada depo yeri mi? Aynen. Burada depo yeri. Herhangi bir şeyimiz var mı? Yapabildiğimiz yok.
Harold, when you see Cyrus, could you give him a message for me?
Sure thing.
Just ask him, how are the details?
Okay.
Yes, I could ask him myself. But didn't you stop to wonder why I don't want to?
I just did stop to wonder.
It's complicated, okay? We go back a long way and don't all... Especially on matters of categorization, nomenclature. Not that he ever saw fit... No, I just mean... Cyrus has his stubborn phases, and I just can't talk to him.
Okay, say no more.
Actually, Harold... No. Run along now.
Bir şey söyleyecektin de söylemedin ama... Neyse. Bizim sonsuz aşkı izleyen amca ne yapıyor bakalım onu bir.
Silly. Be chilly grilly. Chili grilly makes no guarantee that your chili
Yok
grilly
burada
products
değil.
will
Hadi biz
significantly
oturalım
increase
değil
your
mi
body
biraz?
temperature and accepts no liability in the event of your body temperature increasing beyond a comfortable level, and or in the event of customers experiencing the chili sweats. Scoville ratings are not exact. Eat at your discretion.
Sonsuz aşk çıkacak mı? Bekleyin bakalım reklamda.
Warm morning hues shining from your natural light emitter. Steaming coffee in big mugs, crystal chalices with pulpy fruit juice, crispy warm waffles, and a bowl of cream. Syrupy honey pot and sizzling fish in a pan. The heavy tablecloth gently holds your porcelain bowl in place as you pour oat juice all over your crunchy herring pops. 9 secret life-confirming grain strands and a swirl of sugar, mixed with only the best herrings available. Baked, double-baked, and served. Crunchy herring pops. Fish, fish hut, and more fish. Many fish, one hut. Fish, fish, fish hut.
Evet, şu an reklamlar var sadece.
Gertrude's, you're not just drinking in the beautifully balanced taste of hops, golden barley, and double-dried kelp. You're also drinking...
Şimdi bir dakika. Bir Cyrus'a gidelim. Cyrus'a mesajını iletelim. Cyrus yok. Neyse o zaman.
Dünyadaki yerimiz mi burası? Neler oluyor?
Bize kim yardım edecek? Bu bilinmezlikten nasıl kurtulacağız?
Bu bilinmezlikten kurtulduğumuzda acaba her şey iyi mi? Yoksa kötü mü olacak?
Ben sanki seni yıllardır tanıyor ve aşkımdan yanıyor gibiyim. Ama niye tanımıyorum?
Hiçbir şey bilmiyorum. Ama beraber olduğumuz şu an çok mutluyum.
Peki ama sen kimsin ve ben kimim? Bunları bir bilene soralım.
Hayır, olamaz. Ya sorduğumuzu bilenler bizi korkuturlarsa?
Şimdi senin yanında olduğum için korkmuyorum.
Sormayalım bilenlere. Bizi daha çok karışıklık içine sürüklerlerse ne yapacağız?
Gerçeklerden ürküyorum. Çünkü bir bulut görüyorum.
Ne diyorsun, ne bulutu? Hani? Nerede? Ne zaman? Niye? Nasıl olur? Nerede gördün?
Bulutun içinde çok güzel bir kadın görüyorum.
Hayır, olamaz. Ben hiç kadın hatırlamıyorum.
Oysa ki ben senin ihanetini bakıyor ve görüyorum.
Tanrım, neler oluyor?
Allah'ım yarabbim ya.
Is your face feeling tired and puffy? Let's the kill.
Bakalım gidebileceğiz mi şimdi bir yere? Aha, gidebiliyoruz. Nereye gideceğiz? Agora çağrısına gidelim.
Destination selected. Have a pleasant journey and a fantastic day. You may now exit the tube.
Utterly unconcerned for your own safety, no respect for authority, wanton disregard for the future of humanity.
Harold, good timing. You can explain things to the Major, can't you?
Harold, come here and explain things. And yourself.
Major, I'm just passing through. I really don't know what this is about. Hi, Felix.
So you're not here to make excuses for this diminutive delinquent?
Hey, I'm not diminutive. I've just got longer to live. And Harold, tell him...
Harold! I thought I told you to stay. I should have known you'd be wrapped up.
I'm not in trouble. There is no plan.
Are you questioning my authority and or organizational
What? No.
If I find out you're...
Not me. Major. What?
And how would you know about that? Unless you're in league.
I just meant... I mean...
Relax! Harold, you're really starting to tweak my bit.
But...
Utterly unconcerned for his own safety, no respect for authority, wanton disregard.
Anyway, Major, under whose jurisdiction is Harold in trouble?
Mine! I'm Felix. Will you be a witness to this?
Absolutely.
And can you testify to Harold's involvement?
Only if he's willing to testify to mine.
Harold, tell the truth now.
I haven't witnessed anything.
Damn it! Then the case is in...
I'm sure Felix...
Good point. They should really be present while I'm only a minor.
Don't you throw the book at me, son. Where are they anyway?
I don't know. And good luck finding them.
Oh no, Felix.
Harold, leave this to the professional. Felix, do you mean to tell me you've neglected to file a missing person?
Shouldn't we look for them?
Don't check.
But, Major...
That's right, Harold. No, you're...
If, and I mean if, I expect you to be a...
We...
Come on, spit it out.
Just leave me alone, Sandstrom. I've got fish to feed.
Okay, Harold, but your fish won't save you if... Now, Felix! Where is Felix?
Oh no.
Harold, you've lost him!
Yani... Bir yere gelelim dedik, başımıza iş açtık. Neyse, buradan daha fazla ilerlemeden bölümü bitireyim. Haroldhalibut. İlk bölüm burada bitiyor. Yani ilk bölüm de diyebiliriz. Dediğim gibi ön inceleme, ilk bakış öyle de diyebiliriz. Bu birazcık size bağlı. Ben videoyu yüklerim. Eğer beğenilirse devam et derseniz devam ederim. Onun dışında zaten ben kendim devam etmeyi düşünüyorum. Çünkü tasarımsal olarak çok hoşuma gitti oyun. Malum de Türkçesi var. Adamlar Türkçe yapmış o kadar, uğraşmışlar. O yüzden büyük ihtimalle ben devam ederim. İzlediğiniz için teşekkürler. Abone olmayı unutmayın. Ve eğer Game Pass'iniz varsa bence bir deneyin siz de bu oyunu. Yoshi kaçar.